Music. I'll be right back. I want to go get some cereal. Exit! We need to talk. I want to look at my YouTube chat though. See who we got. Mr. People! Hey! You know I had to go grab the snacks. Honey Nut Cheerios. You know what we need to talk about? We need to talk about how video games need to work on their endings. Nope. I went to go get something to eat. I just didn't want to pay for anything. Oh. Exempt, you showing off. You showing off right now. You're just flapping gums. When am I gonna do Minecraft multiplayer again? Maybe we could do that this weekend. Maybe. But the problem is, I feel like I need to prepare for that. Like the chat needs to know, because they won't know what we'll be playing on that day. Let me change the music. Cause we always listen to that. Super Mario! Legendary video game music? How about this one? You said take as long as you need. What are you talking about, people? I bought a game that I want to introduce you guys to tomorrow. What kind of video game is that, people? Oh, is that video game music? So it's not a game. I don't think it can be trusted. It's not the swearing, people. Well, that too. But it's issues with copyright. You didn't want none last time. There's nothing in here, woman. Guys, look. So remember that reaction video that we did about the Callisto Protocol? So what ended up happening was, I guess DLC for the game just recently dropped, right? Like it just dropped. And but it's more like, it's like it continues the story. But I have a big issue with it. The problem that I have with a lot of with video games that come out with DLCs or video games in general, it's their endings. Now don't get me wrong, I don't really care about a video game that ends in a way that you don't want it to end, but it has to make sense. There has to be something, some flashback, something that lets me know why certain things happen. So in the game Callisto Protocol, you know, you're running through the area trying to survive. You have to fight mutated prisoners and they turn into monsters, monstrosities, and they hit super hard, right? Now you're this protagonist. You go through the whole game and you survive all the way until the end. And then the DLC, I didn't watch like the person play it. I just fast forwarded. I fast forward to the end. Only come to find out that you're the character that you controlled. Apparently he was like, what, dead that whole time? And it made me mad. And it made me mad because, like, why did he go through all of the trouble of, like, why start the game off like in his head, you know, for the DLC? Like, why do that? It was so, the way it ended was infuriating, you know. I'm like, how did he even end up in that situation in the first place? Because the way that I believe the initial game ended, the place was, it was self-destructing. So does that mean that either the place or that section that he was in blew up and he was caught in it, only for like a doctor to find his body and start doing experiments on what was left of his brain? Maybe that's what happened. But I'm like, that's still trash. The ending is still garbage. Still a good, yeah, it might be a decent song, but hey, we don't got time for all that copyright crap. I don't even know if my go live notification is proper. But yeah, that's kind of how that ended. I wasn't really feeling it, but it is what it is. Now, guess what? Guess what? I know it's just chatting, but would y'all like to take a sneak peek into Ghost of Tsushima DLC? And we only have 2 people in the chat right now. Would y'all like to take a peek into it, or do y'all want to turn this just chatting stream into a stream? Or maybe you just want a sneak peek. What y'all want? Would y'all like a sneak peek? Because I realized that I was playing the game a little bit and I decided that where I started seeing cutscenes and I'm like, this is stream worthy. I'm gonna check YouTube. Let me go to my community tab and check how many votes we have. We got 8 votes. One person voted saying continue playing it in secret. I don't know who the hater is. But you know what I'm thinking? What's up, people? What's going on, amigo? This music is not the best. I don't like it. Give me that Nintendo relaxing. Play Goat Sim. Ugh. See, every time I suggest a video game, y'all hit me with another one. I said Ghost of Tsushima. That's what I said. That's what I said. But see, you wanna be disrespectful now. You're nasty. You're nasty. But look, people, I'll let you decide. Talk to me. I know what I want to do, but I want to see if you're on the same page. Do you want to take a sneak peek into Ghost of Tsushima DLC? Do you? Oh, I know you did not just say Ghost is trash. You know what? What did you have for lunch? Huh? Yeah. This me say Goat Sim. I ain't playing that. The game is basura. Play Baldi's Basic Classic Remastered. Ramen? Okay. Okay. I had some ramen. What is this? Music recap. See your last few months in music. Let me check. I might just bring you guys and take a peek into it right now when there ain't nothing you can do about it. You will enjoy. At least that's what I'm thinking about right now. Let me fix this collar a little bit, you know. Where everyone go? They're just not here. Goofy, they're not here. I have to say that I don't want to say that the channel was struggling. I'm not saying that. That's not the case. The thing is, we don't play what people want to see. And that's just the truth. That's the truth. It is what it is. Girl, it said plate. You know what? You know what, people? Since you want to be a clown. Oh, I need to charge these headphones anyway. We're gonna go to the live screen. And I do need to charge these headphones. Nightbot trash. People, you are a hater tonight. Hater. Just for that? Just for that? You said that Baldi's Basic is free? I actually have a game that we're gonna be playing. Now I'm just trying to figure out, should we play it tomorrow or should we play it Sunday? It's called Lunch Lady. The problem is I don't know how long the game is. But do y'all want to turn Friday into, at least this stream, do y'all want to turn the stream into that and we could play Lunch Lady? I mean, it's Friday. I really don't think that people are going to tune in. Said Baldi's Basic. It's not long. Yeah, but you also need to know what you're doing in that game. You can't just hop into Baldi's Basics and call it a day. You actually have to know what you're doing. Look, so I was playing this demo, right? This King of Fighters demo. Okay, no copyright, all right? I was playing the demo, the Kingdom of Fighters. You need to get 7 notebooks. Yeah, but you still need to know where you're going though. That's the problem. And actually, where is the store? Cause I believe Baldi's Basic is actually in the store. Do y'all think that y'all will want to see a competitive game? If you had to choose, if it was Apex Legends or if it was Call of Duty, what would you rather see? If you had to make a choice. Why am I asking y'all questions knowing that y'all are not gonna answer properly? You say People Playground. That's a video game? People Playground? You know what? It would be so nice if there was a car game, man. If there was a car game. But I know that the car game that I really wanted to show you guys, it's not up here. These are the only Need for Speed games that they have. This is a PlayStation 4 game, so I can't really play that. Need for Speed Heat we played already. You know, we do a little bit of damage. The one Need for Speed game that I've never played, I haven't played Payback. I know for a fact I haven't played Payback. It's a $40 game. You guys think you'd be interested in Need for Speed Pay? Here I go asking questions again. It would be nice. Grub, my favorite drink? It would have to be... Do I even have a favorite? Do I really have a favorite? Now that I think about it. I don't think I have a favorite. But the only thing that I can think of is the only thing that I can think of is iced tea. I do have a particular flavor that I go for, which is raspberry iced tea, or maybe just a pure leaf iced tea. You says say or smile. Say or smile. Oh, yeah, you know, a raspberry iced tea. I'll say that might be my favorite. But I think the reason why it's my favorite is because
I said, come on.
It doesn't taste like the other iced tea taste. I don't like sweet tea, really. I don't like half and half tea. I actually had half and half iced tea recently. I never had it before.
That's cool. That's it.
But what ended up happening was that I went to this Jersey Mike's place. Sandwiches, right? I don't even know what my objective is. So I went to this Jersey Mike's place. It was in the area. It was in the area, so I went. Right? So I walk in And I kid you not, the first thing I saw, I was like, hold on. I'll be honest, I was like, I'm the only one that looks like me right now. Like, I don't really see, like, I don't really see someone that's a little familiar. But some other guy walked in, and I was like, all right, I'm cool with that now. So after that, there was like there were a bunch of people in there, but they, they was like kind of, a bit younger. Bop! Hey! Bop! Right? So everyone was ordering a sandwich, and all I could see was like they were looking at this girl. So in the store, you had everyone, all of the guys in the store was like looking at this girl. And I'm looking, I'm like, I can see why they looking. They looking because she's the only female behind the counter. So I'm like, okay, I mean, she seemed like for some reason she was shy. I don't know why she was shy, but she seemed, like she's behind the counter, doing a thing or whatever, like making orders, making sandwiches. And actually, like, my sandwich was actually pretty decent. Oh! No, my sandwich was actually on point. So, oh, he's a whole friendly. Is this village complete? No, it's not. So, oh, I missed. Oh! You're done. Oh! Nah, come here. Come here! Nitro, what's going on? So, I'm looking at her and I'm like, okay, I can see like she's making, she's like taking orders and making sandwiches. And I'll be real. Cause like, of course, if we're gonna be like 100% about it, we're just gonna be honest. I'm like, okay, let me see, like, so I was checking it out a little bit. Only a little. But I'm like, I didn't check her out in the beginning. It was like at the end, like when I was getting ready to walk out the store. But like at that same moment when I'm like, let me look at her for a little bit. I'm like, nah, I don't even care, right? So I was just getting my sandwich, but I noticed that like when I got to the counter to pay for my sandwich, because what I like to do when I order something, especially if like let's say you go to a deli and you're gonna order yourself a sandwich. What I don't like to do is I don't like to have someone order. I don't like to order a sandwich and then not pay for it immediately. And the reason why is because I want to make sure that it's paid before the guy starts to make the sandwich. Because if the person goes to make the sandwich and then there's like something wrong with the payment, because that, believe it or not, that's what happened today. What happened today was I got to the store super early. I was one of the first people in I was one of the first persons. No, I was one of the first. I was probably the first person in that store today. So I'm like, perfect. Store was empty. It looked like no one ate at the tables. Clearly I look like the first person here. I have to be. So I ordered the sandwich and I always pay. Like I said, like I always pay for my sandwich because, like I said, I don't want for the sandwich to be on the table and then when you go to pay, like the payment isn't going through smoothly, it's taking too long, or you know how sometimes like if you're paying with a card, you put the card in but then it won't read right, so you got to do it again. And I'm like, well, luckily there wasn't a line. I was the only one in the store, but still, that's besides the point. But I'm like, what's this? What is this, a lighthouse? But I'm like, let me make sure that that I pay, because I don't want there to be any issues. So I go to the counter to yeah. So I'll go to the counter to pay, and a girl, she's like looking at me, and the funny thing, I've never been there. Like, I've never gone to a single store in that area, so this is my first time being in that area. And I'm like, all right, I was a little not uncomfortable, but I was like, okay, how do I look? Am I alright? Not like, oh, so apparently there are enemies here.
I'm right here.
So I'm like, let me shake this off, because I wanna order the sandwich and like call it a day. Bop! Stop it. So I'm sitting there, and like the girl, like, she looks at me, and immediately she says, do you work upstairs? And I'm like, nah. But then, like, she was like just staring a little bit. I'm like, okay. But then again, I'll be honest, when I first walked in the store, I looked at her a little bit, but not like I looked at her, but I wasn't checking her out. I looked at her because usually, like, you don't see a lot of, at least the Jersey Mike's that I go to, you don't see a lot of girls in there. So like you don't see you don't see a lot of female like merchants. So when I saw her, I'm like, oh, it's a girl. I'm like, and I've always been cool with that. Like, where I work right now, I work with nothing but females, and of course I'm cool with that too. But it's like, so like when you see a female, a female worker in a spot where it's mostly dudes, you look, So I'm like, okay, she rocking out, and what? I don't think her eyes were green, but like, dude, I was driving around that area trying to find the Jersey Mikes, and I saw a whole horse. I literally saw a horse, and I knew, what part of the world am I in right now? I literally see a horse. And then, of course, when I went to the Jersey Mike's, she wasn't there. It would have been a little funny if she was. But like, half of the reason why I went there was because I saw a flavor of iced tea that I didn't see before. So I tried it out, and I'm not happy about it. Caught him. And I'm like, I wasn't like happy with it.
Thank you.
But of course,
This is for you.
the reason why I wasn't happy is because it tasted like regular tea. The only difference is this was just cold. Like, and it was in a bottle, and it cost like $3.99. And I'm like, really? That's what this tastes like? It tastes like regular iced tea. So I'm like, yeah, it is what it is. But the sandwich was actually, it was all right. Now the problem with that sandwich is that it's out of the way from like where I am. Like, I think that from now on, if I'm in the area, then I'll get a sandwich from there. But I don't think that I want to go out of my way to get that sandwich. Not unless I really want to. Not unless I'm doing work in that, you know, just in the area. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm in the area, then maybe I'll get a sandwich. But I'm not gonna go outside my way to go there and get a sandwich because, at least, where I go, where I usually go, I walk in the store and they know my sandwich. Like they know my order. So I don't have to ask. I don't have to. You know, like they see me walking in. Oh, it's Josh, and he's gonna get a Philly steak and cheese again. You know, they automatically know that. Whereas the other store, I would have to go there a couple of times for them to get used to it. Eliminate war camp general, recover banners, and destroy enemies with the longbow. You're done. But I am so particular with my foods, it's crazy. I am so, you know, specific. Like I can't help that I like what I like, but what ends up happening is once I find a food that I do like, I'm perfectly fine with just eating that. Like I will keep eating it, and I won't have any issues with that. And so some people will be like, Josh, don't you ever get tired of eating the same thing? I'm like, no, I don't get tired of eating the same thing because I like to eat it. So that was like the, you know, the big thing for me. Sesame. Oh! And so they say, you know, you should try something else. People tell me all the time, oh, you know, you should eat something different. See, the thing is, other things that I eat, I kind of will have to cook, you know. Nicely done. Other things that I like to eat, I've either cooked or had to cook. Prime example, outside of sandwiches, I do like lasagna. Here's the problem with lasagna though. It takes an hour 30 to 2 hours to cook it and cook it right. Do I look like I have 2 hours for some food? The only time I relate to what you're saying is when my parents ask me to taste this or taste that. Yeah, like Nitro, you know what you like. So, in theory, it's like, why would you want to switch it up? Or it's not even about switching it up. It's just about knowing that this is what I like to eat. I have no problems, you know, eating this. I can eat this every day. And then the funny thing is, you do end up eating it, multiple times in a week. And that's the thing. That's the thing. I am perfectly fine with ordering the same sandwich all the time. Oh yeah! Sit him down. I will say that there was, if I had to tell, not a story, but if I had to think about a day or like a time where I tried something new and hated it, or did not want to eat it, I ate something weird, and I'm like, I'm not really feeling this. Or like, I thought it would be nice, and it wasn't. It wasn't nice at all. So I have to get 3 more. One is on the boat. That looks like a point you never go to. Oh. So I'll say one of the weirdest things that I've ever eaten has to be a chicken heart. And here's the problem that I have with that. When I bit it, it was just the weirdest it was the weirdest texture ever. And I'm just I have like this thing that I could have swore. Oh! I could have swore that it was beef because it looked like beef, but it was not beef. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, I'm about to eat like 4 of these. Nah, you're not about to eat 4 of these. I ate one and I almost threw up. I almost threw up. And so the guy was like, do you want another one? I'm like, nah, no, I don't. Death! I'm like, never again. I don't want that. Like, you can take that. I think it had, I don't know if it even had gravy on it, but it just, I kid you not. You know, like when you get beef and broccoli from the Chinese store? That's what it looked like. That's the problem. It looked like beef and it wasn't, so it fooled me. No. Yup. That might be your only warning. Someone else? You really want some? Okay. But that was just the gist of it. Let me tell you guys another story. Because at this point, I'm like, I'd rather. Hey! So, work this week was goofy, man. It was goofy. It was goofy. And goofy in what way? It was goofy in an unnecessary way, if that makes sense. That's like the best way to put it. It was just goofy for no reason. Like what happened didn't have to happen. Like the tension in the room, there wasn't a necessity. There wasn't a need for tension. There wasn't a need for certain interactions to have happened. Mad King, you filthy! Stop me in the middle of my sentence. So, like, that's what I said. Like, the only thing that I'll say about that entire situation is that the energy in a room, the tension, there was no need for that. There was no need for that at all. And I know that other people felt it more than I did because it involved other people. But I kind of felt like everybody kind of got like a talking to, basically. And for me, I was thinking about it in the sense of there's always somebody that wants to talk to you or ask you what you may or may not be doing correctly, as if they're there every day, you know? But will Josh say anything? Nah. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll just leave it alone because there's a part of me that I stopped caring after a while, you know, and I like to do that thing where you tune people out, and it may not be like an intentional thing, but I definitely know that it is a natural reaction for me. Dang, I thought I could jump on top of that rock. Where is this powder thing? It might be down here. Where is it?
That's it.
But yeah. Where is the powder keg? It's somewhere around here. I will find it. I hope so. But next story, and a story that some people may like. It's about a question that I was asked this week. Interestingly enough, actually it's not that I say interestingly enough, I didn't have I had an answer, but I didn't share it. And you know, I know Ying isn't in chat, so we can have this conversation. So I received a text message from one of my coworkers, and she asked me, she was like, Josh. No, she didn't say Josh, but she was like, what's your ideal girlfriend? And the funny thing was, I had this conversation not today, but like when she asked me, I'm like, I kind of already had this conversation with somebody today. And I was telling them that, like, when it comes down to like that question, that's almost like saying, what's your perfect, you know, what is your idea, or yeah, what's your idea of the perfect person that you would want to be with? Like, what is someone that you could look at one time and just say, oh, I would want to be with that person? What does that person look like? How does that person act? Right? My brain immediately went into analysis mode, and I'm like, well, technically you can't really have a type, because your type has to like you back. And then it went even further than that. It was like, well, in order for you to get your type to like you back, you gotta have something that your type likes to even want to consider talking to you, right? And it kept going. Then you gotta look like this, and you gotta have something going for yourself so that your ideal person will want to hang around you and spend that time, right? And then I was like, well, technically, if you can find the right one, none of that even matters. And then it went further than that. Well, on the balance of probabilities, finding someone like that is rare. I was just in my head, just going back and forth. I'm like, this is really what it's like. You know, like when a girl asks me a question like that, I'm like, she may have an answer for something like that. Like, oh, my ideal guy looks like this, talks like this, walks and dresses like this. A guy can say things like that, but at the end of the day, he still has to be something, you know? Or not something, but he has to have certain qualities for him to even not like approach his type, but in a sense be able to catch the attention of his type. At least that's what I was thinking in a moment. I know that there are extraneous variables out there. There are exceptions to the rule. Like, there are people out there that, prime example, there's a girl out there that'll see a guy and be like, you know what, I like him for him, And I don't care what else he has right now. That's something that we can work on. Okay. Girls like that, a few and far in between. They're rare, right? And then like the same way there could be like a guy out there for a girl that will take her no matter what, no matter how she is. Well, not no matter how she is. Like a guy that'll take a girl and be and be wanting to like like see her for her, but then it's more common. A guy does that more often anyway. But my whole thing with like that ideal piece is that look, me personally, that's not a conversation that I really care to have because it's not that it's not important to me, but it just I feel like that falls into that category of oh, you're trying to find something in someone that you can. Why is that so close? There's something right here, but then there's something right there. You're trying to find something. You're trying to find like the perfect person. I'm like, that just doesn't exist. It doesn't. I'm not gonna walk around and be like, oh, like the perfect girl. But I'll be honest with y'all. Like, I'll be honest with all two of you that are in the chat. I have an idea of the personality type, the habits, and the temperament of of a girl that like oh the ideal person. But in all actuality, in all reality, still, how are we doing? We are talking about ideal partners, still. Ideal partners. Hold on. Screenshot. You need me to beat someone up? No, I don't. Still, I got this. You see these hands? We're talking about like ideal types. And what I was saying was that this girl texted me. I don't know if it was today or it was yesterday. She was like, "What's your ideal type?" And I was saying that I have an idea, but visually, I don't know. But as far as like personality type and how she carries herself, yeah. What is this game? This is the game of the samurai, Steel. Samurai dragons. It is that Ghost of Tsushima game that I've been playing. But now we beat the game. But there's a section on the map, right? You see this part right here? This area right here where it says new content unlocked. This is a whole section, a whole new section that I can go to and actually it's a whole new area. You said Ghost of Tsushima. No, you got to put a T in front of it. You said sushis. How dare you, Steel? How dare you? But she was like, oh, like, what's your ideal type? And I didn't give her an answer. I answered it in my head. On top of that, I forgot to respond to her. But it's just when she sent the message through, my first reaction was to not respond. And the reason why I didn't respond at first is because I'm just looking at it. No, it's Tsushima. Tsushima. Ryu. Hayabusa. Ah! Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, big man? Ah! Give me your hands! Tsushima! In his suffering. So as I was saying, so she was like, like, what's your ideal type? And I didn't give her an answer. I did have the answer in my head though, And then quite honestly, you know, every once in a while, I always go back and forth with it because when someone says, "What's your ideal type, Josh?" I go into that thing where it's like, you really can't have an ideal type, because to say something like that is to say that you're looking for the perfect match. He said that's gonna be my new battle cry. Just still, I'm telling you, no, it works. It really works.
That's it.
Free prisoner, slaughter enemy leader. Recover band. This place looks nice. Huh. Hold on. Find the one that deserves to be destroyed. He says my type is emotionally available. Yeah, but it's like the I don't know. Like the emotionally available. I don't know about all of that. Dude. Oh God! Because I think when people, I don't know. That almost sounds like a blanket term in a sense. I don't know. Still, I don't know. That's harder to find in guys. Yeah, because on the balance of probabilities, like a guy, he has to, you said culturally it gets beaten out. Yeah. I just think that there are a lot of reinforcements. There are a lot of reinforcements for it too. Whereas like a guy that shows emotion is not like accepted by the ladies, and not accepted in the sense, oh, he's not accepted, in the sense of they don't find him attractive. And even though the ladies don't say that, their actions speak that. That's the part where it's like I think that maybe a better term would be emotional awareness. Maybe. I don't know. Still, I just think that as stupid as I do think that that's dying though. I don't know. I think that oh. I just think that a guy that doesn't show emotions, that gets reinforced a lot, you know? And I just think that, you know, more often than not, I do think that a lot of the ladies, they want guys that are, I think they want them to be emotionally aware, but I don't think they want them to be emotional. I don't know how I assassinated him through the wall, but I did. That's what I think it boils down to. Because the thing is, and I know, like, for guys out there that don't really have a lot of experience with the ladies, I'll say in my case, I got lucky. I dated both, and let me tell you, stubborn guys will hold it all in until they explode. I only knows how to express anger, not out. Yeah. That's why I think that, like, when it comes down to communicating, the lady has to be, she has to be crystal clear with what she means by emotionally like available or emotionally, you know, aware. Because if a chick says, "Oh, Josh, I want you to be emotionally available," and I'm like, that's almost like asking me to not be me, you know? Now, if emotional awareness is what she's looking for, I got that. Exactly. I just think that you hate guessing. You know, guessing can be a little fun. Don't you hit me? Can't you see I'm doing something? Get your... Because I'll be honest. Like I'll be perfectly honest. And this will be as real as it gets. Right? When I was in high school, I was the type of person to, like keep like my heart on my shoulders, right? So anything that I felt, I let it show. And I was cool with that because I'm like, I feel like it's super important for you to be real. Now, as I gained more experience and kind of understood that trying to play by someone else's rules just doesn't work at the end of the day, I ended up learning that like you have to be real. You got to know where you are and know like what you deserve. And when it comes down to, when I know a lot of people don't like it, but you hear people say it on podcasts and everything. But as much as the ladies say, I want a guy that can show his emotions, sure. Okay, you want a guy that's not a robot. The same way a guy doesn't want a girl that's a robot, right? What you don't want, but for the ladies, a lady doesn't want a guy to be overly emotional. But I think that when ladies don't communicate properly in a guy's head, that's what he's thinking. Oh, anything that I feel, I just gotta let him know. Yeah, you are married still. You are married. You do your thing. It's just I mean that just means that you two know how to communicate, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know how to communicate. Like they people say one thing and they do something totally different. Like, oh, I love you. Meanwhile, you still stepping on me though. And but oh, I want you to be, emotional. I want you to show me your emotions. And then when I cry, you don't stay. You see what I'm saying? It don't make no sense still. It doesn't make any sense. But that's why I think that, social media just be changing everything. Oh. Still, how about you? You're driving. I just got hit. Which is amazing because I was trying not to get hit. Now I feel like I deserve my revenge! Oh, that was pretty realistic. I'll destroy that man with the flames. I don't know, like, that whole thing, that'd be bugging me. It'd be bugging me. Yeah, but like, I could tie that into what I was saying before about, like that whole ideal guy thing, because I'm pretty sure that there are people out there that, they say that, but I just think that I think they want to balance. I just think that people be wanting a balance of all of that stuff. But I do think that that's probably what it boils down to at the end of the day. Like when you think about what is my ideal partner or perfect partner? It's somebody that is the perfect balance of all of those things. I just think it's unrealistic and it can't happen. There will always be like compromises, You will never. I didn't free all the prisoners. I mean, you would never get the. Oh snap! You'll never get the full package. You make do with what you could get, and hopefully you can find someone that's on the same page. But it's just, when she said that, my brain went through all of those different scenarios and different possibilities. Now, did it have anything to do with my personal experience? No, not really. It had a little bit, maybe a little bit of my personal, experiences has something to do with like my answers. But I just see how people just be moving, you know. Oh, iron. Supplies. Supplies. But, yeah, I don't know. It would be nice, though, to, like, if you've ever seen the movie The Notebook, that would be a goofy situation to be in, with someone. You know, like when you're young, it's all games. Everything is funny, super energetic, bouncing off the walls, go crazy when you see each other. That would be nice. But I don't know. It's like everyone's living in their own little world. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause I could talk for a while when discussing like what's ideal. Like people are always trying to figure out what's ideal for them, or what's the perfect situation or perfect scenario, or when it should and could happen. And we all, at some point, we've all done it. Found it. We've all done it. And there's something glowing, isn't it? And I've had to catch myself a couple of times when doing that, because I know that I have to be realistic about the situation. I have to be realistic. So like ideal, man, you want to talk about ideal? I'm just trying to loot this entire place. Welcome back, Steel. Welcome back. You probably missed a lot of what I said, but I was just saying that's why that whole when it's like that whole ideal piece is like, dude, I don't know. I'm just like, if you can just find someone. A lot of people suck at relationships. It's frankly shocking. I just think that people, they're looking for the perfect one. I don't know why that color, wait, this was actually one of the better looking camps I've ever seen. That's why for me, when she asked, oh, what's your ideal person? I'm like, that doesn't exist for me. Like that doesn't exist, because there are so many things that that are preoccupying my mind, to where I'm not really thinking about that. But like maybe 1980s, 1970s, 1980s attitude type of girl, like super sweet, super chill. But then again, it's funny. It's like, oh well, what does she look like, John? I can't even tell you. There is no perfect. There are thousands of men I could be happy with. I know that. My man knows that. But not with him. And that works for us. It's no other way. And I just think that there are so many people that don't they don't even get that. That's the goofy part. They don't even get that. Now, don't get me wrong. You are visually attracted to what you're attracted to. That I know for a fact. So for me, it's like, once you think about that population of human being, right? Like for me, when I think about that population of females, right? And then, for like a girl, when she's thinking about it, like that population of guy, it's like there are hundreds of thousands of people that all look like that. Is that people are possessive. Of course, still, I think that that possessive piece, it comes with the territory of being in a relationship. Now, some people are better at hiding it when they be like people want to act like they don't care. Man, you know you care. Yeah, you know, it's like I just think that when it comes down to all of that, you just have to be not like realistic about the situation. People don't want to be realistic because to be realistic, they feel like, oh, see, Mad King, he disrespectful. How do you feel? How you feel about someone can change? How you feel about someone can change their face? You mean like make them ugly, or it just changes the way it? Because I think that once if there's like history there, and uh and those memories have been established, like you'll have everybody in a room look at this chick and be like, oh my god, she's a 15 on the 10-point scale. And then meanwhile you in the corner, you like, that person not even all that. Like, that's when like face is one thing, personality is the other. Your personality can magnify the visual, like I guess the visual, or maybe it like the personality, it magnifies, I'm gonna call it pack a punch. It pack a punches the attraction. Yeah, yeah. But like a lot of, don't get me wrong, like when a guy walks into like a place and there are like a bunch of chicks around, the first thing that he's gonna be attracted to is the visual presentation. Right? That's the first thing he's gonna see. I mean, like I'm a guy, like I notice, but for me specifically, there's like this category, right? There's like this categories that I put the ladies into. You have it's not that you have like different tiers. It's not that. It's that you walk into a room, right? And you kind of you read the room. You'll see a girl, you'll see the girl. She's cute, right? But she knows she cute. She knows that she's cute, and she's kind of like, like she wants to be like this prized possession princess about it, like entitled. That's disgusting to me. I hate that. But you know what I find attractive is a girl that's cute, but like she's like, I don't know. It's like see, I like the humble. I like the, what is it? I like that. Like that. I guess the conservative aspect to it. Like that's what I appreciate. Like, I don't like people that just be walking around for free. If I want cotton candy, you gotta go get me cotton candy. I'm like, what? Let me get your own cotton candy. I don't even like cotton candy. But it's like you see, you kind of get a feel for it. But that's why I have to get a feel for the girl. Like that's why I say like the looks will always get you. At least for me, like the looks will catch your attention first. Like we're all human beings. The first thing that we're gonna be attracted to is looks. Oh, oh, she's cute, and then a girl see a guy. Oh, he looks nice. Like that. That's why like for first impressions. Although I hate the term, but it's like first impressions are extremely important. I hate that is so, because I feel like someone can give you a first impression and they could be faking it, but it's like, oh, you're just attracted to what you see right now, but you don't know how broski thinking, or like a girl, like she could appear as sweet as she want. I need her to open her mouth and actually say some words. I gotta see how she interact with other people. I need to know these things, because that's going to determine if it's even worth it. But that's why I say there is no such thing as the ideal match. Like, just look at all of the dating apps. Like, if you take a look at the dating apps that are out, like, it's all superficial dating. Like, it's not even real. It's not even real. Like, you know how like a girl will sit there and say, "Oh, I want a guy that's like 6 feet tall, right?" But she's 5'2". 5'7" looks like 6 feet tall. I'm just saying, you know. And then you'll be like you see a guy like, oh, you know, like I want a girl to be like, you look like this, all of that extra stuff, and it's like, dude, I don't even know if you know what you talking about. It's so goofy, man. It's so goofy. Like, those dating apps are just stupid. And look, dudes get absolutely slaughtered on dating apps anyway. See, you know, you're the second person that I've heard of. That's wait, still, how tall are you? Are you 5'3"? Wait, did I not check upstairs? There is no upstairs. 5'4".
My lord, have you come to help the Azamo League too?
Okay. So can
I've
you
never heard of them.
Farmers and
can you
fishermen
technically
banded
see
together
the
to
height
fight the
difference?
Mongols. I've come from Ariake.
Like,
to
if you're
train
just
them.
if you're just walking,
admire
if
their
you two are
bravery.
just walking next to each
How was
other
the
with
training
sneakers
going?
on, can
They
you
were
see?
supposed to meet me here hours
Can you
ago.
like see the height difference?
I was about to look for them.
I'll ride with you.
You see his forehead. I don't know. I just feel like after a while, once people get past all of that other stuff, you know, all of like the superficial stuff, and then you actually get down to like spending time with someone, things be changing. I just think that, you know, unfortunately for a lot of people, especially in like the dating age today, it's like people have to learn and open their eyes to the fact that you're not going to get everything that you want out of a partner. Like, it's not going to happen, you know? Like the things that I like to do, like, I can be sweet, I can be kind, I can be, you know, caring and compassionate, but I'm extremely selective with who I give that to, right? And then maybe there's a oh, I want to be with a guy that's nice to everyone. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. That's just not realistic, you know. And then I was watching this video the other day, and this girl was making me angry. It was a grown woman though, but the video came out like 6 years ago. So the woman is talking about and it's like two ladies on the podcast.
Their leaders stay at a farmhouse nearby.
And
They'll know
she's
where the main
like,
forces
oh,
camp.
she was like, guys that, why do I keep pausing it? She's like, guys that play video games, there's something so childlike about it. If I went in the house and I saw my man playing the game, I would be furious. And I'm like, do you have any idea how dumb that sounds? That would be just as dumb if your guy would be like, oh, if I come in the house and I see you playing around with makeup, that's gonna be unattractive. I'm like, where do people make up these rules and these weird, like these weird standards from? Like, you, the thing is,
You're not so
and
different
what
from a
how it
samurai.
comes off is like
You flatter me.
a girl, like it comes off like this. A person finds the only way that a person finds another person attractive is if the person in question does everything that they want them to do. And I'm like, well, that's just not real, because as much time and attention and as social as I would want to be with baby girl, I don't really want to be social with social with other people. And it's not because I'm not social, it's because I don't care, you know? Like it's like, oh, you know, you always do things with me. Don't you want to go out and, you know, we social woshu? I'm like, nah, because I don't really care for things like that. You know, like man, you can be cool, man. You can have a WWW wrestling match right here, right now, and I'm cool with that. But you know, it is what it is. But and that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't paint one person with, or you can't paint all guys with one brush, and you can't paint all females with with one, you know, with one brush, because you do have those people that are different.
Cut them down.
It's just unfortunately, in the world that we live in today, you always see what you don't like. Ooh. I thought I broke his sword.
These are the men I was supposed to meet.
It's always easy to find what you don't like.
If the Mongols found them, they could have found the main force too.
And that's why
Should've
I'm just
come
like,
sooner.
man, I'ma just chill.
We can
Stop
still
taking
warn the
everything so,
others.
you know, so personally.
Hear that? They might have found the main force.
We
Because
have to help them. Hurry, my lord.
I
Wait.
can't ask for like a bunch of qualities and a chick if I'm not actively working on myself. If that makes sense. How am I losing a woman? She's right here. Why is she moving so fast? Slow down.
You will give me an egg.
That wasn't my fault.
Hurry, my lord.
Wait!
Why? She's speed boosting. But it's like I said, like, because she said that, it just, you know, I went on like this whole tangent with myself about like, I just don't think like that, you know, because you never know. You never know what chick will catch your eye. Because still, I'm telling you, every time I said that, you know what, I'm done with chicks. I'm just gonna do my work. I'm not gonna pay attention. That's the last chick that I'm gonna like. I'm not gonna find another girl that's as attractive as that one, you know, because I'm super picky. And then 2-3 weeks later, I see another chick and it's like, who is this? I've never even seen this girl before. I didn't even know ladies could look like that, right? So even though I'm, you know, being a little goofy, but it's like you'll always find another one that's like, if not as equally attractive, a little more attractive than the first one, or like or exudes those qualities that you thought the other girl did, and you thought that girl was unique, and then you saw someone else. And you know, it's the same thing with like you know, with the girls. Like a girl will see a guy and be like, oh, you know, this guy is so nice, he's well put together. And then, you know, what, you know, she may look at another guy and be like, oh, you know, but this guy looks like, you know, he may have something that's even more better. But like, dude, just pick one, you know, and hopefully you chose right.
We're too late.
I don't know. I just think that when it's all said and done,
We can't save everyone.
Then I
when
will
it's all
avenge
said
the
and
dead.
done,
Samurai remains calm.
if you're
before a
fortunate
fight.
to have
Wait.
someone, and it's a little, it's not that it's sad to say, but it's just the nature. Okay, then home, peeps.
Pay for your crimes.
Oh, all right, still, you take care. No more serious shatter. Yeah, for real. For real. I'm tired of shaming my sandwiches. You're done. You're done! The other guy ran, right? Yeah, he is not coming back. End his suffering. But yes, ladies and gentlemen.
We did
But
it.
it do be like that, though. It do be like that.
You have skill, but you nearly died rushing into battle.
Don't the Mongols anger you?
A samurai's most important weapon is himself. Lose control, and you risk defeat.
I see. I should return home. Learn to master my emotions.
Keep fighting. We need people like you. But remember the lesson.
I will, my lord.
I'm raising an army to fight back against the Mongols. I hope you'll join us.
I should have known. You are the ghost. My lord, you will have my help.
Yes, indeed. But do I have anything to drink right now? I don't. Now I'm angry. But yeah. I never responded. I just left it alone. Like I don't got time to be thinking about things like that. What does this charm look like? I don't like it. Cause after a while, it just wasn't realistic to me. Any new one? Nah. It's annoying. Throw 2 additional hidden blades. I don't really need this one. I mean, it is. If I just want to wipe out enemies, then I can I can rock out. Wind chimes release poison. I've never used the wind chimes to hurt enemies. Enemy struck by black powder nades catch on flames and deal burn damage to nearby foes. I do use this, so I do want to try it. Deal bonus damage while at 50% health or less. But once again, that's if I'm even at 50% health to begin with. Which I usually keep my health up. Oh wait, I have another thing. Abilities that use resolve, 15% chance. I don't want that. Like I don't want to be nasty. I don't want to be too nasty in the game. I just want to be nasty enough. Moderate increase to stagger damage, which means attacks have a 5% chance to deal double damage. 15% increase to knocking and speed. Arrow damage increase. Arrows can poison enemies. Miss standard arrows. Reduce all damage. Don't care about that. Moderate increase to health. Reduce all damage by a major type. So my like it. Like it. The minute I thought about the DLC, I'm like, yeah, definitely. Absolutely. But okay, there's something there's something here. But even though that's technically the closest one that I can get to, I'm like in between areas, so I could technically just keep going straight up, clear that out, and then I can hit that mission. But like it's always interesting to me to see how things play out in that sense. Enemies? What did you do? What you do to my horse? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I hate you. They say hate is a strong word. You will surrender for what you've done. Now, first of all, where's the bridge? I was just in front of it. No, I wasn't. It's on the left. There's something on the right. I'm not going to it though. Oh. It just says BRB for an early shower because I have a stream at night. Oh, you have a stream today. I see you, Nitro. I see you. What time is it right now? 8:33? You're done. I hate you. He dodged it. Come here. Hold on. Nope. Huh! Fuka! Oh. Are you stupid? I know they're not done. Are they done? All right. But now, but I was talking to somebody, right? And of course, you know, like when you're working, you know, at some point you're like chatting, right? So I'm talking to this lady, and she's like, "Oh, you know, the girls, you know, oh, you're so nice, you're so sweet, you know, you're handsome, da 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 da." And then in my head, I'm like, "You only saying that. You don't really mean that. You better chill, right?" And his suffering, right? And I'm like, you know what? It's always, every once in a while, like, you know, like when you get a compliment, it's like, take it easy, right? Because I could be extra goofy. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I understand all of that. But what does that even mean? You know? But it's pretty funny. I don't know. It looks like the bird is trying to take me to whatever that is. That could be a fox den. I want to go here. So from where I'm standing, it's up and on the right. And then who was I was talking to someone. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was like, I don't know, like the world that we live in right now, man, we live in a clown world. We really live in like a clown world, you know. I am interested to see what's going to happen like a year from now in regards to social media. I almost wonder what the world was like dating wise before social media. Because like you hear the stories where they say, oh, you know, back in the day, if you wanted to go talk to someone, you know, like, you know, you lived in the same, you know, in the same city, and like you had to like go up and chat with them. There wasn't any of that sliding in the DMs and, you know.
It hurts. My leg. We should run. Find a better place to hide.
We'd be like wounded deer to the Mongols. Samurai.
But
What happened to you?
There's a merchant working with the Mongols. They gave him an iron mark. We tried to take it from him, but he had too many guards.
This iron mark must be worth a lot to risk your lives for it.
Whoever carries it is free to travel the roads without fear of being stopped by Mongols.
I could find a use for that.
You're welcome to it. We had to flee, but the merchant's cart is still up the road.
I'll look for this iron mark. Stay here and tend to your wounds.
I'm trying my best not to play the DLC, cause I know if I hop into the DLC,
Be careful.
it's gonna get serious.
I'm looking for their men.
But you can tell that I like this game because I'm still playing it post beating it. So I do think that a lot of video games lack that, and you need to take some notes. If I had to choose whether I would want to play a remake or to buy that one game. What game you talking about, Nitro? What game you talking about? Now see, now you got me thinking. What game, Nitro? Cause Steam does have a lot of stuff on sale right now. And that's why, like, you know what's funny? When people be like, you know how people that don't play games, they'll come in and then they'll say something like, "Oh, I don't understand how people can just sit around and waste their money on games." Do you not understand that when video games go on sale, you can pick up 5 games for like $55 compared to when games are hot. In order to buy one game, you got to spend 50. And of course, the world that we living in today, 70. Really, if you want to be technical about it, $69.99 plus tax, $74.13 or something like that, or $74.43. Yeah, tax a video game. Okay, I understand taxing food. I understand that. I don't even think you can tax food. At least, well, can you tax food? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they tax food. I haven't thought about it in a long time, but I'm like, you said beside the complete set of Chicken Invaders with its DLC. Oh, did you, Nitro? Now you might want to be a little careful. Might want to be a little careful with that, you know. You know what I find interesting though? I find it interesting that even though I was sitting there being honest with my choices, I ended up getting, the ending where he stays with the girl. And I'm like, well, cause when I was little, like I said, when I was telling Steel earlier, I'm like, I used to be like, like that yes man, like, oh, if I'm doing everything right for her and if I always say yes, then that means that the relationship will always be solid. Nah, because you could sit there and be saying yes and have somebody step on you for free. So like when I played Catherine for the second time, because I remember playing it once, but I couldn't stream it because the stream just would not hold the game. So
That must be the merchant's cart.
so I would so at first I'm like, well, what's the best answer, or what answer is going to keep me in good standing? And after a while I'm like, I'm gonna just answer honestly, because some of the questions, like, it was like a ultimatum of sorts. Like, oh, prime example, when it says does life, when it says like, what is it lie to protect someone's feelings, or tell the truth even though it may hurt. I'm like, dude, tell the truth. Like, what's the point in lying?
They fought the men I spoke with.
Lie to protect someone's feelings, and then what? Depending on what it is, if and when things go south, you're gonna be the one to blame, because you couldn't even be honest. Because I'm like, listen, if that's someone that you, I'm like, if that's someone that you care about, there shouldn't be any issues. They should already know how you communicate, so that there shouldn't be no confusion, no complications whatsoever. Ouch. You ruined my move. Go to sleep. Haha. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh! Nice dippy dip.
The Mongols may be searching for the men I met. Better warn them.
It's like those games where you're given a set of choices and you're trying to be reasonable. It reminds me of Minecraft story mode back in the year, but the game got removed. And his suffering. That's what I'm saying. At least with who's crying? And his suffering. Right? Like, I would rather sit there and be honest. I don't find value in lying about something. I just don't. I don't feel like that's valuable in any sense. Now, don't get me wrong. They'd be like, oh, I never said tell the truth at all times. I never said that. What I am saying is that when it comes down to something serious, and you know there's some serious consequences to lying on the balance of probabilities, you might want to select truth. Because you're going to sit there and just be lying for free. For what? And then expect for everyone in your corner to be honest with you? Well, you better not get offended when you catch somebody lying when all you do is lie yourself.
I'm too late.
Oh, no, they came in here.
Please, my lord.
Oh, snap, he got an arrow.
You have to save the merchant with the iron mark. He's my brother.
Your brother?
I was stealing the mark to stop him from dishonoring his family.
If he agreed to help the Mongols, he deserves to die.
No, he's a good man. Please.
But I don't know, man.
Can't
Like
promise
even
his
though,
safety.
even though I
I'll try
have
to
like
find him.
conversations and I can go on a tangent, at the end of the day, I always go back. Like I've been going back to the
The
same,
Mongols who killed him left tracks.
going back to the same conclusion. Man, in this life, dude, if you're not hurting anyone, if you're not harming anyone, there are no rules, man. There are no rules. Like you can really do whatever you want. It's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse, but
put it that
like
way.
you can really do whatever you want as long as you weren't physically harming someone, as long as your intention isn't ill. Man, who can tell you that you can't do something? Wait, where are those tracks? Ooh, I found some. So that's kind of what it boils down to. Like, you know, like if you're in a relationship with someone, you don't have to be serious all the time. You don't have to be goofy all the time either. Oh, snap! Feel my blade! But I'm like, there has to be a balance. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know, son. To be perfectly honest. That's why I'm like, oh, like, I'm going to say it one more time. Like, when she did ask, like, what's your ideal type of, I don't even know. Because, like, you can't even control who you end up liking. You have no control over who you find attractive. Yeah, your heart will let you know. Took it! Ooh, ha 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 ha. I have the power of the blades. Oh, that's it? I didn't think it'd be over. Oh no. I didn't think my enemies would fall before me so quickly. Open this door. Hello, my dear fellow friend.
You're going to be all right.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Save your thanks. Your brother told me you work for the Mongols.
They promised to protect my family and our sisters if I carried supplies for
And
them.
now your brother is dead. He led the men who tried to steal your iron mark.
No. Oh, that fool. No wonder the Mongols thought I betrayed them. I never had any iron mark. Besides, they're engraved with the bear's name.
So no one else can use them. You're free to go. If I hear you're working for the Mongols again...
They'd sooner kill me. And I cannot face my family after this. I have nothing. Nothing. What can I do now? What do I live for?
Dang. just gonna have to deal with it, my mans. You gotta live with the choices that you made. That's why like honor is so important, dude. Like that's why honor is so important. And I think that communication is just like incredibly crucial. I don't know. Even though like that has nothing to do with his situation. But it does in a sense. Now, cause I'm getting ready to turn this off. Cause of course when I have a controller in my hand and I start playing the game, it gets crazy. In regards to what we're gonna be playing tomorrow, I don't know if I'll hop into some Tsushima. I don't know. I may just, even though people did vote for streaming the DLC on stream, that could be something that we could do. But tomorrow, what I do want to play first, I do want to play Lunch Lady. I'm gonna play something a little scary. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but that's what I want to play first. I think we'll have a little bit of fun with that. Hiccups for no reason. So no big places to liberate now. Not one. I guess I cleared them all out. Apparently. He can't go back to where. What is that? Is that Shimura Castle? Oh, that's Jokaku Temple. Stone Village. What's this? Ken Sanctuary. What is this? Castle Shimura? I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. I can't go in here, right? It looks like it's blocked off to me. Hold up. I can't get in? Am I really not allowed to go in? Nah, you can't go in. Castle Shimura is blocked off to us. I can dual Ryuzo if I wanted to. I don't really want to fight him again. You know, that fight was it wasn't that it was emotional, but it was the simple fact that they went through all of that BS for what, son? For what? Duel the spirit of Yarikawa. I might want to do that. Let's do it. Replayable content offers a uniquely challenging experience. Does not affect you. You will return. Perfect. If it's a different type of fight.
So you're the spirit.
I am the wind that stirs the ashes. I am Yarikawa's vengeance.
Isn't
You
this the
spilled blood
one where the
using a
people
technique
wanted to
that
see
died
me
with the clan of
lose?
traitors? Who are you? A samurai's daughter? Did you survive the rebellion?
No one survived. This is a land of ghosts.
I just wanna, you know, do this, and then
Who asked you to kill me?
I'm gonna wrap
The
this up.
peasants who bow to you. The merchants who smile as you pay them. All Yarikawa prays for the death of Clan Sakai and Shimura.
Not everyone. Some forgive.
The rest weep for revenge. I will bring them comfort.
You sure about that? We'll see. Run. Run. Pick you up. Come on now. I knew you had something exotic. Oh yeah.
I see how you move.
Yarikawa is your grave.
Watch your mouth. Don't even talk to me. Come on now. Nah.
You're fast.
You never should have come.
I hate you.
What are you doing?
Learning. I know how to defeat you.
No, you will die.
You were a great warrior. But you, the dance of wrath, belongs to me now.
That fight was actually fun. I just don't like the fact that you had the people on the outside sitting there all bragging, extra happy. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah? Dropped her. I dropped her where she stood. She didn't want none. That one was kind of fun. I almost want to fight her again. What else is up here? Because I don't want to. The only reason I don't want to fight Ryuzo again. I really didn't like fighting the Khan. Now that I think about it, the Khan, he was annoying because he just kept running away. What's this? Duel of Crashing Waves. Oh, you can just fast travel to the location. Duel a General, Duel the Spirit. Yeah, that's what we just folded again for the second time. She went back to the Demon Realm. But she not really liking it. Duel among the Spider Lilies. Yeah, I'll do that one. The Yarikawa one was actually pretty fun though. He extra quiet. What was that? The art of Yarikawa? It was like, oh, I know how to do it now. Oh! Don't you touch me.
Ryuzo's stories don't do you justice. They never did.
Ha! Ha! Ah! Ah! I hate you. Oh! Oh! No! No! Why? Like, what planet Earth did you come from? Why did a kick do damage? No! go. Accepting that disrespect. Dude, the fact that
Ryuzo's stories don't do you justice. They never did.
I hate that. Whoa. Dude, that little thing right there. And the funny thing is, the other chick was more difficult than him. Why you? Oh!
Ryuzo's stories don't do you justice. They never did.
Come on. Nope. Hot! What? It's the fact that his hit comes through that unblockable. Nope. 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 How am I not dodging that? I hate you. How? Okay, so it's an unblockable unless you perfect parry. Look at that hit. I knew that was coming. I smelt it. Okay, so for some reason, gotta get the perfect parries off.
Ryuzo's stories don't do you justice. They never did.
Just the fact that you get a little weak kick off is a little goofy. You gotta know the dodge. Nice. Okay, now hold on. Before we do that, what if I go to gear, right? And I know that this isn't really built for that type of armor, but if I go back to the... What will the stacker look like? Yo, for real? I'm not healing. Not until I get another one.
Ryuzo's stories don't do you justice. They never did.
Whoa, quick, that was nice. Gotta be more careful. He might do it again. Ah! Watch his hands. Yo, those are tukikiku. Just for that, you do gotta go. Okay, you didn't miss much. I'm just
stories don't do you justice.
This is like replay stuff. A foot can be an unblockable. This guy is Ah! Hold on, man, relax. I'm trying to see something here. Tarayori. Samurai. I'm not wearing that weak armor. I will use my father's armor.
Ryuzo's stories don't do you justice. They never did.
Ah! 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 How, dude? You're like kind of like. Did we not both swing?
Ryuzo's stories don't do you justice. They never did. I hate that hit right there. No! You fought.
Okay. That took care of that. Like, oh man. And I guess wrap it up reviews though. Last but not least. Just to make it interesting. You said it been a hot dissonance. It has been a long time. How we doing, amigo? I'm just doing regular battles.
You should have surrendered.
I won't. Die by your uncle's hand.
Stop me, Vizo.
The poison. You broke your uncle's code.
Ah!
Forgive me, Jin.
Ah! I hate you.
You should have surrendered.
I won't die by your uncle's hand.
What? Why does that hurt so much? Why does that hurt so much? Like,
This is your fault.
ah!
You should have surrendered.
I won't die by your uncle's hand.
You won't stop me, Vizo.
Poison. You broke your uncle's code.
You left me no choice. I'll never forgive you.
Whoa! What was that?
Why didn't you listen?
This man did a whole 360 still swinging.
You should have surrendered.
I won't die by your uncle's hand. You should have joined me.
You're a liar.
You should have surrendered.
I won't die by your uncle's hand.
That's a one honey dunny? Who gave him that? Who gave him that?
You won't stop me, Vizo.
The poison. You broke your uncle's code.
You left me no choice.
Why?
You
Why
should
did
have
he-
joined me.
So you just have to like wait for it. I understand that they made it a
You should have
unique
surrendered.
challenge,
I won't die by your uncle's hand.
'cause that move wasn't doing that before. They packed a punch this man. I hate you.
your head. Forgive me.
Ah!
You should have surrendered. I won't die by your uncle's hand. You won't stop me, Ryuzo. The poison. You broke your uncle's code. You left me no choice.
Dude, like... Move is strange.
Why didn't you listen?
So Ryuzo is just gonna be extra.
You should have surrendered. I won't die by your uncle's hand. You won't stop me, Ryuzo. The poison. You broke your uncle's code. You left me no choice.
Josh,
Why didn't you listen?
it's like if one of his hits misses, you just gotta be on
You
it.
should have surrendered. I won't die by your uncle's hand.
He does it 3 times, Jay.
You were a good friend.
You talking about some good friends for, man?
You should have surrendered. I won't die by your uncle's
You don't
hand.
say that word. How do you, I'm not
You
gonna
were a good
I'm
friend.
not gonna res. The only reason I'm not resing off of that is because
You should have surrendered.
that's the first
I
time
won't
that that
die
hit
by your uncle's
Gil.
hand.
Strange, dude.
You won't
I
stop
can't
me,
even
Ryuzo.
roll. I couldn't even roll just now.
This is your fault. You should have surrendered. I won't die by your uncle's hand.
Dude, like
You were a good friend. You should have surrendered.
I won't die by your uncle's hand.
I just had to be in my inventory.
You were a good friend.
If he's going that way, I should probably dodge to his left.
You should have surrendered.
No,
I
you
won't
dodged
die
it.
by your uncle's hand.
I figured you dodged that way. That's more realistic.
You won't stop me, Vuzo.
The
Just
poison.
dodge backwards.
You broke your uncle's code.
You left me no choice.
See, that messed me up because he stopped moving. I hate you. Huh. What that random...
God has to see your head.
Yo, you really gotta sit here. Even though this is just a replay, like, you really gotta just zone in. Oh, wait, my armor. Where is my armor? What does this armor do?
You should have surrendered.
I won't die by your uncle's hand. You were a good friend.
I hate you. I may have to do something like this. Resistance, reduce damage, slowly recover, moderate increase, moderate increase. Man, forget that recovery. I want that Damumumuch.
You should have surrendered.
I won't die by your uncle's hand.
You won't stop me, Vuzo.
The poison. You broke your uncle's code.
You left me no choice. I'll never forgive you.
That little like that,
God has to
man.
see
Put
your
your
head.
elbow down, like.
Forgive me.
You should have surrendered.
I won't die by your uncle's hand.
Really just gotta watch it.
You won't stop me, Vuzo.
The poison. You broke your uncle's code.
You left me no choice.
Snacks, Nitro? That was whack.
I'll never forgive you.
got us getting mixed up. Got him. Dang, dude. It took 10 years. For no reason. The fight of the gods. Colton Khan. Kounko. Kawachi. Nitro. Guess we should fight the our uncle. I said I would end it. Blast from the past.
I don't want to hurt you.
Killing me will only make them worse.
I can't fear the Shogun.
Ah!
Forgive me, Jin. I can't fear the Shogun.
Killing me will only make them worse.
Let me go in peace.
You want revenge for my failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment. Goodbye, son. I can't fear the Shogun.
Why you start off with that move? He can swing.
The wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse.
I can't fear the Shogun.
I knew that was coming. You gotta watch out for the three-piece.
You gave me no choice.
They are harder
I don't want to hurt
as
you.
a replay.
Killing me will only make them worse. I don't want to hurt you.
No. Oh, he faked it. He faked me out.
You want revenge for my failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Ah!
Goodbye, son.
I hate you.
I don't want to hurt you.
I hate you. Why are you hitting me? You gotta be careful.
The wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse.
I can't fail the Shogun.
Ah!
I'm sorry.
Let me go in peace.
The wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, okay. I hate the fact that he did fake it out. I hate you.
You want revenge for my failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Stop touching me.
Why did you turn away from me? I can't fail the Shogun. The wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse. I don't want to hurt you. You want revenge for my failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
My thing is,
You gave me no choice.
he swung twice.
Let me go in peace.
The wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse.
Let me go in peace.
Nice.
You want revenge for my failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Line it up, Josh. I guess I wasn't lining it up.
Forgive me, Jean. Let me go in peace.
Counter them all. That's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. He'll do like these weird moves, but I think maybe I can just keep evading to the left. If I'm just off center.
Fear the Shogun.
Nice.
The wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse.
I can't fear the Shogun.
I hate you. Well, that second hit came through.
I'm sorry.
This right here?
I can't fear the Shogun.
Nice.
The wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse.
Let me go in peace.
I hate you.
You want revenge for my failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Josh, you got
Why did you turn away from me?
you gots to like boil that down, man. You gotta boil that down.
I can't fear the Shogun.
That was my fault. Still right in front of me.
wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse. I don't want to hurt you.
Gotcha. Once you dodge that second, you gotta roll. No, you can't roll. It's probably like 1, 2, and then just roll out the way. What if I roll towards him?
Can't fear the Shogun. You gave me no choice.
Even if I were to... Moderate. Forget health. Give me... Where's the stagger damage, though? What about this?
I don't want to hurt you.
The wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse. Let me go in peace.
That's the problem. You gotta dodge both. Why you out here faking it?
You want revenge for my failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
You can't hold it, Josh. You gotta press. That's the problem.
I don't want to hurt you.
I wish you could block her. Nice.
The wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse.
I can't fear the Shogun.
That right there is what I hate. I started pulling out these random moves.
You want revenge? Failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Ugh. It's when he's in his
I don't
third
want to hurt
phase.
you.
And that's why I wish you could dodge that. It doesn't seem like you can. Wait, why am I using this? Enemy stuck. Yeah, we're not using that. Increased resolve. Saw that. Ouch. It's my fault.
The wounds you dealt to my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse. I don't want to hurt you.
That's the thing, dude. That's the thing. You gotta do a lot.
Let me go in peace.
You start off with that. Nothing but muscle moves right out the gate.
Forgive me, Jin.
I'm gonna have to just box him. We just gonna have to box.
I don't want to hurt you.
Well, I don't like that. I don't like that either. How many times are you gonna do that move? Oh, what a time. Wow.
Forgive me, Jin.
He's spamming.
I can't fear the Shogun. The wounds you dealt to my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse. Let me go in peace.
Can't get away from it. You can't get away from it.
You gave me no
I mean,
choice.
you can, but you gotta be in his face. And then you gotta
Let
dodge
me go
the
in
last
peace.
second and counter it. It's that stupid move. Stop it.
The wounds you dealt to my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse.
I can't fear the Shogun.
It's all.
Sorry.
Let me go in peace.
Why am I missing?
spirit will never heal. Killing me will only make them worse. Let me go in peace. You want revenge? Failure. This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Dude, that took like 5,000 hours. Just to fight him again. Why did it take that long? Dang. They're not gonna make you choose. It's already game over.
With a warrior's death.
Yeah, my point exactly. I'm like, the fight is over. But dang! Got me staring at the rocks. Retarded, dude. All I wanted to do was have fun. I did not want to hop on the game and have to spend 1,000 hours. But I'm gonna save everything that I did. Listen, that was 5,000 hours of stuff. But I don't know, man. I know it was supposed to be a just chatting, but we did everything else but chat. And the controller's dying. It's gonna need to charge. Fantastic. Make that smaller. Exit. Is the chat restored? It doesn't even seem like it. Boop. Well, look, guys, check this out. It's 9:58. So tomorrow we have Lunch Lady. I am gonna be playing some Lunch Lady. Supposed to be an indie horror game. We're gonna be playing that around like 11 o'clock, 11:30, something like that. Maybe 11 o'clock, because if we play at 11:15, and then we end up beating the game super early, then we could hop into either Final Fantasy, or we could hop into another playful game, which would be Have a Nice Delph. So I think that would be pretty interesting, and then we can hop into some Final Fantasy 11 o'clock Sunday morning. And you guys know that the weekend is going to fly through, as it always does, and irritates us all. But it is what it is. So even though this wasn't a just chatting stream, really, it is what it is, man. You know, like, we do what we want to do. We have fun, and hey, if people want to come along for the ride, then they do that. And we'll figure out we'll figure out ways to increase the engagement on the channel. But until then, we are going to rock out and play whatever we want. So until then, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Those of you that always tune in to our regular streams. And hopefully we have some fun games that you guys can engage with tomorrow. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, until then.